Hi guys, and we are back. We are back to talk about our February budget. First of all, thumbs up the video. Subscribe if you're not. On this channel, we talk about things like this, money, budgets. We talk about lifestyle, mainly my Tesla and travel. And we just talk about whatever happens to be on my mind. But again, I try to keep everything tied in some way, somehow, to the money factor, because I do feel that here in this country, in this world, actually, money and talking about your money is a big taboo. We're trying to bust that taboo wide open and make it something that is not so secretive, so private. We all have an income, some a little bit more than others, some a little bit less. But if we're so hush-hush about it, we never really know our true value, what we can truly ask for, and how we can truly live our lives and what we can truly do with the income that we bring in. So that's why money is one of my favorite subjects. Okay, so let's talk about what I'm projecting for this month of February, y'all. In February, I project to make an income of $12,430. I plan to give $950 in gifts because we do have some February birthdays coming up, and $95 goes to the HOA. $170 is for the gas bill, and $300 is for the electricity bill. For those two things, I'm basically going off of what the previous month's bills were, and so I'm just carrying that over with my fingers crossed that they are actually less. $215 will go for the cell phone, and that is for 3 cell phones, unlimited plan. $80 for the internet. $120 for security systems on 2 homes, and $260 for insurances, and that includes insurance for 3 cars. That includes insurance for I keep forgetting I need to cancel this. For my warranty plan for my rental property. They suck. And that also includes insurance that I pay for somebody else. $25 for Easy Pass. $35 for subscription services, Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, and $5 Patreon. $100 for my hair because yes, I will be getting my hair done this month for real. There is just no more excuses. We can't even go another day. $75 for my nails, $200 for my Home Depot credit card. I had my front porch redone and I did finance the material for that porch on my Home Depot card. It was 24 months interest free, and I am on track to pay this off. I think, I don't know, 20 months or something. Who cares? I did notice that since I did do this strategy that my credit score actually jumped up over 100 points, if you're into that type of thing. $60 for a credit card fee. I just noticed from the past, because when I do my budget, I do consult my budgets of the same month in the previous years. So I did notice that this fee, I did pay this fee before for one of my credit cards. So I'm assuming that it's probably going to be due again. $200 for the housekeeper, that's for bi-weekly cleaning, and $300 for my personal chef, who will come in and prep my meals weekly as needed. HVAC repairs. I told you guys in the last video that I am currently having my HVAC repaired as we speak, and that is going to be $805. That is about, I'm paying about $300 for a maintenance plan. So that's my question. Do any of you guys have your HVAC systems maintenance throughout the year, like twice a year, winter, summer, winter, spring, or something? If you do, tell me about that. Is it worth it? Is this something that you've always done? Is this something that you always wanted to do? Or do you think that this is just a waste of money? I don't know. I ain't never did it before, but they tell me that I should have been doing it and that it can actually make your HVAC system's lifespan last an extra 5 to 10 years. So, or are they just upselling me? Leave a comment below and let me know. Let me know, y'all, because I don't know. This month, I'm going snowboarding. Finally, I haven't even been out all season, so I'm finally going snowboarding. I'm going someplace local. I'm going to Liberty, and so far, it's my plan to stay there overnight. So the hotel for that was $249. And I say it's a plan because we're actually looking for 2 rooms because Gwen and her family is going as well. But so far, they are booked completely. We have been calling every day. We was only able to get 1 room thus far. And so I think what may happen is if we don't get another room, we'll just cancel the room we have. I can cancel it within 48 hours of the trip. Savings. I'm going to put $250 in my savings account. Savings is not a priority for me this year at all, simply because I do have my emergency fund fully stocked, and it is more of a priority to pay down this house. So what I am putting in savings is a little bit here, a little bit there. 200, 250, I don't know. It just depends on what my income is, if I even put anything at all into savings. But again, I build up savings for just in case, and I love being able to take advantage of opportunity when it pops up. So more cash I stash, the better, because things are always popping up. 401k, $1,420 will be going toward my 401k this month. And of course, of that, 6% is matched by my company. Mortgage, I am putting $5,100 to my mortgage. My mortgage is $3,100, but what I'm doing differently this month is Deidre on Slay This Debt actually shared this great amortization chart that I started using, and oh my goodness, I love it. I'm gonna do a video about it one of these days, but in the meantime, if I do an extra $2,000 a month minimum, I can pay this house off in a good time. And so that leaves me with $1,421 left over. I'm doing more of an abundance mindset thing more than a deprivation thing. So I'm not going to give every single dollar of that an assignment, which is what I have done in the years past. But this year I'm doing something new, and it has been working for me. I like the feeling of abundance. So when I see that, oh, I have $1,400 that I can do whatever I want with, it just feels better. I'm not going to do whatever I want with it because I'm not a shopper. If you are a shopper, y'all have to give yourself some disciplinary tricks, and that trick would be doing an every dollar budget, giving everything in an assignment so that you don't overspend somewhere. But I'm a saver, so this feels better for me. It just feels like, oh, I can do so much more. And what I'm finding is happening in my life is I am doing so much more. So y'all, that's it.
This is what I plan to do with my income this month in February.
All right, guys, we just finished talking about the February budget. And guess what? It's still February 1st. I have a different jacket on because this is what I actually wore to work. And things have changed. Last time I talked to you, I was telling you that the HVAC people were here to repair my HVAC system. A repair that was going to cost $805. Guess what? Repair did not work, y'all. So guess what? The furnace needs to be replaced. So the company who was here gave me a quote. Then I left, I went to work, and I was able to contact 2 more companies. One to come out and give me a second quote, and another one to come out and just give me another diagnostic. Because my thing was, we're talking about big money. The first quote ranged from $6,000 to $12,000 to repair or replace the entire system. AC, furnace, all of that, right? $6,000 to $12,000. So I figured if I was going to spend $6,000 to $12,000, A, I needed to get a second opinion, and B, I needed to get somebody else out here and pay for another diagnostic, just in case that they were able to repair a part, right? So the second company came, they gave me another quote. That quote was $5,000, $5,176 to be exact, to replace the furnace, okay? And then the second company came out to give me another diagnostic. And when they went down there, they immediately smelled, I don't remember what the name of it was, but it was some sort of chemical thing in the air. And what he said is when this is present, carbon monoxide is present too. Like this does not go without carbon monoxide, yet carbon monoxide can go without this, right? So it's like he looked and he's seen a bunch of different issues and he recommended total replacement. So I was like, okay, replacement it will be. I contacted the first company again because, like I said, their first initial quote was to replace everything, and nothing's wrong with the AC. So I didn't want to replace the AC in the AC piece that goes to the ACs. I didn't want to replace that. So I asked him to just give me a quote on the furnace. So the quote he gave me was going to be $3,000. It was $3,527 minus the $527 because I had already paid the $805, and the $805 included maintenance plan, right? So therefore, I believe, if I understand correctly, it's gonna be, I'm spending $3,805 toward the repair and the maintenance plan for my system. So y'all know what that means. We have to redo this budget. Let me put y'all in a contraption so I can record me redoing the budget. Okay guys, so this is the budget as we know it. And again, this happens a lot. A lot of times throughout your month, you're going to have to go back and adjust your budget. Your budget is a living document. Once you make it, it is not set in stone because once again, things pop up and you will have to go and make adjustments. So I'm so happy you guys are here with me to make these real-time adjustments. All right, so let me show you guys what I did to this budget, okay? So the first change we're going to make is right here. In gifts, I said I was going to give $950. Nope. Instead, we're knocking $200 off of this. So now I will be given $750. $249 for this hotel out in Liberty. Well, guess what? We're no longer staying at this hotel. We are now staying at Budget Motel. It's like, I don't know if it's a budget motel, but it's certainly cheaper. And this one now is going to be $118. It's not on the ski resort property. It's a little bit down the street, but hey, it comes with free continental breakfast. Budget life. The other thing is we're no longer going to be saving $250. That's now going to be $0. And right here, the mortgage, I said $5,100. We are now going to just do the regular mortgage at $3,100. So those are our changes, guys. And where I was going to have $1,421 before, I now only have $1,002 left over. And with this has to still take care of food, groceries, and any entertainment that I choose to do for this month of February. So this is the new budget. This is what we're working with now. Again, what we're doing is we're not going to be able to send anything extra to the mortgage unless I have anything left over here, then I can. And we're not going to be sending anything to savings, which is okay, being that I already have 8 months of living expenses saved up. So that was going to be nice, but it's not necessary. What I'm super proud of is the fact that I can replace my entire furnace plus buy a maintenance plan out of the money that I make in this month of February. I'm not pulling anything from my emergency fund. I'm not pulling anything from my savings. I'm not pulling anything from anywhere else, and I'm still able to meet my goals. I am on this plan to pay off my mortgage, but I believe that this extra $2,000 that I want to do, if I want to stay on track, I can make that up later. I'll make that up at some other point in time. It is all good. So once again, guys, thank you for bearing with me and being here with me as we made these corrections and adjustments together so that we can still have a super successful month and handle our grown adult business. Bye.